Welcome to Secret Reaction. So in today's video, we're going to be watching My Story Animated. This is me. My Story Animated has a reputation of making stories that are out of the ordinary. I personally don't believe in every single one of these stories. I really don't. I watched 2 or 3 videos of this and I am in shock of what claims and what stories they put into this platform, and I am just in awe. Really am surprised. And this video came up in my recommendation, and I decided to take a look at it, and I just think it's complete ridiculous what this video is about. And then wanted to share this with you guys. So, without any further ado,
I had a really happy childhood as the only daughter of 2 loving, wealthy parents. We lived in a beautiful mansion with huge gardens, a pool, and practically a zoo in the backyard.
but like every single Disney story, there's a perfect girl in a perfect world, but things are gonna go tits up.
Until one day, it took a tragic turn. When I was 8, we were on our private jet to the Bahamas when suddenly the plane started shaking violently. The pilot and other crew members were shouting and running about, and I just knew something was very wrong. Minutes later, I felt a strong blow and everything went black. I opened my eyes when I felt something wet on my face. I nearly died of was a gorilla licking me. I thought she wanted to eat me. I ran away from there like a bullet. But after running around in circles a few times, I realized something.
What? You can just go to the left or to the right or to a different direction. You specifically had to go into a circle? What logic is that?
Just then, I felt a hand on my shoulder. Well, not a human hand, because it was the gorilla again. I was about to flee when I saw her offering me a coconut.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, see what I mean by stories that are incredibly fake? Like this, no gorilla would give a human who ran around in a circle like a dumbass.
The gorilla took me by the hand and led me with her. I felt so scared, and my heart was beating like crazy. The gorilla stopped and brought my hand to her chest. She actually calmed me down. We arrived at a forest clearing with a beautiful waterfall, and I gasped. There was a whole...
Why do these gorillas look so horny? What the fuck? We're in the island, not in a Pornhub shoot.
Became one of them. I walked like them, ate like them, and even started communicating like them.
Now you're just ripping off Tarzan, but in the most horniest and not kid-like friendly ever.
One day, we heard a loud, strange sound, and we all went running out to the forest. To my shock, I saw something familiar. A helicopter was landing on the island. 4 people got out, and I saw 2 of them had weapons, which they were pointing straight at us. Terrified, all the gorillas started running away. But just then, I saw one of the men pointing a...
Bro, this is literally Harambe 2.0. Come on now. These gorillas took a human who was helpless into a herd and raised them to be their own, and then they're gonna kill a monkey? Come on now, man. Respect the monkeys.
At Grumpy, who was all by himself. I dashed forward and stood with open arms between Grumpy and the man. At that moment, I heard a really familiar human voice. Leanna? Is that you? Oh my God! Don't shoot! She's my daughter! Oh my God! She was my mom! Mom ran...
Oh my God, she is my mom. You can't say it with more passion? Like, I would literally take this, I would literally take your job to make it so much better. Send me the application so I can work for you guys. I swear to God, this is no passion. There is no passion. Imagine if I just talk like a damn robot all the time. Oh my God. This is the most emotional video I have ever seen in my life. Who the fuck talks like that? Talk with emotion. Have personality.
Remember me, baby? 10 years ago, we had an accident, and we've been looking for you ever since.
Pretty sure that if you are in a plane crash and they don't find you for 10 years, for 10 years, I'm pretty sure they pronounce you dead.
I'm Dad, Leanne.
I'm Dad. It hurts. It really does hurt. Who the fuck says I'm dad? What the fuck? This script? Whoever wrote this script, you're fucking terrible.
Ooh. They looked at me like I was crazy. But then they started leading me away to the helicopter. When I realized they were taking me with them, I pulled back. They gently kept telling me I had to come home with them, but I refused. But they weren't willing to leave without me. One of the men picked me up while I bit, kicked, and screamed. My gorilla family rushed forward to help me, but he just put me in a cage and the helicopter quickly lifted off the ground.
I'm pretty sure a helicopter does not have enough space to put in a cage. They might have a cage that they can carry around in, like on the fucking, with a rope, attached. But in the damn helicopter, where in the fuck are you gonna fit a gosh darn fucking cage? I mean, it's physically impossible.
And just like that, after 10 years, I'd been found and was back with my loving parents. I should have been happy, but it wasn't that simple. I only knew life in the jungle now. My parents tried to return me to normal, but I continued to behave like a gorilla. I ate like one, scratched myself, and slept on the floor. That's when my parents decided to get me a tutor, Mr. Drotair. And he looked like a mean old man.
I train and teach brats for a living. I'm sure I will succeed with you too. For everything you do well, I'll give you a banana. And for everything that you get wrong, well, you'll see.
Every single tutor, every single teacher, nanny in the Disney universe is evil and terrible. It's so dumb. How unrealistic this story is pissing me off. This is pissing me off more than the damn carrots. I swear to God, it really is. And it's cringy. It's very cringy.
Life miserable, and my parents had no idea. Anytime I did something wrong, he went mental and screamed at me. He'd make me stand with my face towards the wall for hours while he kept calling me a stupid savage. Oh, I just hated him. But I tried to learn fast so I could get rid of him. After months, when I joined my parents one day for breakfast, they couldn't stop staring at me. I was perfectly dressed, with my hair combed, and I was eating with a spoon. When I asked my mom to pass me the sugar in perfect English, both of them burst into tears and started hugging me.
Oh, Leanna, you look so pretty.
Just perfect. Now that you're back to your old self, love, it's about time we sent a press release announcing your safe return. So many people helped us look for you and prayed for you. They will be so happy to hear the news, and we shall organize a grand party in your honor. I was glad to see.
All I want to know is, in this party, are the gorillas invited? Because, the gorillas really took care of your daughter for 10 years while you were looking. And, these gorillas deserve some credit.
On the day of the party, I had hairstylists and makeup artists working on me for hours. I wasn't even allowed to eat much because I had to fit into some ridiculous ball gown. Okay, it was beautiful, but I was starving. As I walked down the stairs, I was suddenly blinded by the flashes of so many cameras. I felt like a wild animal in a zoo, with people gasping and staring at me. Just then, Mom came forward and took my hand. "Smile, sweetie. Everything's okay. You're doing great." I tried to reply, but I couldn't. I just wished I was anywhere but here. Suddenly, a boy whisked me off to dance, and he kept talking nonstop. And then another boy asked me to dance, and then another and another. I was beginning to feel nauseous. As I stopped to rest, a pompous-looking lady walked over to me, along with Mr. Drotair. Gosh, why was he even invited?
Oh, how can anyone be so beautiful?
Yeah, why is Mr. Pompero invited? The only thing he did was just scream and insult her. The gorilla should have been invited, goddammit. The gorilla should have been there to see the daughter grow up and be a human and to say goodbye for the final time. Come on now, the gorilla should be in this. Damn.
Well, darling, I'd like to introduce you to my son. He has a very good heart and a very big pocket. I'm sure your parents' will be so pleased if you two hit it off.
I don't know if it was her shrill voice or Mr. Drotair's evil smile, but I just exploded. Literally, the buttons on my dress started to pop. One of them hit the screaming lady straight in the eye, and I felt pure joy. One by one, I took out all the hairpins that were practically stuck in my brain and let my hair go loose. And like the gorilla that I am, I jumped onto one of the hanging lamps, making sure to kick Mr. Drotair on my way up. From the lamp, I jumped to another and then leapt onto the stairs. I turned around and mouthed, "I'm sorry," to my shocked parents, and left. As I burst out of the hall, I ran headfirst into someone and fell down. As he helped me up, I saw he was the most gorgeous guy. He introduced himself as Rocky, the chef. As my stomach loudly growled just at that moment, Rocky asked me if I'd like to join him for a private dinner. And well, I couldn't say no to that dreamy face. It was the most amazing time I'd had since I'd returned. Rocky was funny and sweet, and being around him felt so easy. Of course,
She falls in love with the poor, handsome guy instead of the fat, ugly, rich guy. Like every single gosh darn Disney fucking movie.
Why are you unhappy? I told him that I missed my gorilla family and my life on the island terribly. But they are monkeys. And you are human.
Technically speaking, we're actually monkeys. Technically, we were monkeys in the beginning, and we started to evolve, and we started to grow less hair, and to evolve, and now we're a human. But technically, we were monkeys from the start. We're actually monkeys. Think about it.
Mom, they are gorillas. You're just breaking my heart. Maybe I can come with you. I mean, I could try.
No, little boy, you can't try. You will fail. Her probably gonna beat the fuck out of you. Her mom, no, boy.
Oh, Rocky, I couldn't ask you to do that. You belong here. You're a brilliant...
Actually, bro, on second thought, look at that fucking... No, bro, I think you can. Look at those poor, chilling abs. No, bro, I think you can. Never mind. I take it back. You definitely can, bro. Yeah, I believe in you 100%.
Chef, and will go on to do amazing things. I know it. And I will never forget you. With tears in his eyes, he pulled me in for
We're not watching that. We say bad words, but we don't promote romantic lovey-dovey shit. Nope, we don't. Nope.
But they came running straight at me and knocked me over with their hugs. I was so happy to see them. Weeks later, I saw a boat coming onto the shore one evening, and I nearly fell back in shock to see that it was Rocky. Oh my God, what are you doing here? You were wrong, Leanne. I don't belong there. I belong wherever you are. And now, yes, the end of the story has arrived.
Alright, guys. So, obviously the story is so fucking fake. It's a fucking ripoff of Tarzan. And a way more stupid, romantic, lovey-dovey shit. If you're into that shit, no offense. But I'm just saying, that's not for me. That's not for me. I feel so much cringe. And cringe equals hate. And I'm just angry right now. It's dumb. Yeah, but on that note, please like, subscribe, and click notifications. Other than that, this video can just burn. Just wanted to burn. Yeah, nothing else to do. Yeah. All right.